Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Westby. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, along with a good friend here, and Carl Zuby. Good friend, buddy, pal. I tell you what, I'm glad that Carl is here. Carl, again, thanks for being here.
Not a problem.
We have found that we just finished up the morning session, and we are now into our second session, which is our older kids, Carl.
Yes, it's a little bit harder to read track wrestling right now, but what you're watching on my mat be the red mat, should be Riley Fry of Mauston and Caden Mickelson of Cashton. That's down on mat 6, so those bouts are 6,000.
Okay. And we'll take a look here. I'm down here on like we were this morning, trying to pick up on different matches. Oh, we just had a Royal wrestler on mat 3. Yeah, and they haven't quite got some of this stuff up and running yet, have they? So we'll wait. They're going to be playing catch up here. I wonder if we need to. Do we need to re-up it? Is it like a second? Is this like a second?
Nope.
A separate tournament?
Nope. Same one.
Oh.
It's a little bit different. This one says PM mat, but mat number 3, or what was mat 3, is Isaac Anderson of Kickapoo Lafarge, and Carter Wortman of Melrose Mindoro.
Okay, and there was a young man from Royal who had wrestled, and we got another Royal wrestler out here. Well, I'm stuck here, Carl. Is there something special I need to do?
I think just refresh your page.
Okay. Where is my... Do you have an iPhone?
No. I have a Samsung.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not, I'm trying to get it refreshed, but I'll just kind of play with it here. Browse, tournaments. We'll start again. I'll do it that way.
There's another column boy that's wrestling. That's on, he's the one who just won over Brock Thayer of Royal. That was Warren Cullum.
Okay. Well, this is just not helping me out one little iota. I'm going to just go out and start over, I guess. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. So I'll let you handle the chores of what's going on.
Well, Isaac Anderson is leading or trailing now with that reversal. He's in near fall criteria, but he's locked up in a cradle by Carter Wortman. He trails by a score of 3-2 until the near fall are awarded. Caden Mickelson down on mat 6 is leading Riley Fry of Mauston by a score of 5-3. Big pin on mat 4. Was Sam Dunnigan of Law over Eli Walker of Westby. Well, things are going a little bit faster. It's a little bit harder to keep up.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm finally there. How about that?
Well, now we've got a Viroqua. Mat 4 is Daxton Elliott. He's our lone survivor right now from Viroqua.
Okay. We also have on the mats, we have, they're starting to kind of regroup, so to speak, but we have a Riverdale wrestler on the 200 mat. Or in this case, I guess it's 1,000 and 2,000 and 3,000. So it's still our 1, 2s, and 3s, though. On the 2,000 mat, it's Hudson Lee of Law taking on James Schramm of Riverdale. Lee has just picked up the takedown.
Daxton Elliott of Viroqua is wrestling John Weitzel of Richland Center, even though he's got an Ithaca singlet on.
Well, there was a Weitzel not that long ago wrestling for Ithaca, so I suppose you do have the Richland Center address if you live in Ithaca, though. So that's probably why it might have said Richland Center.
Does Ithaca have a pretty big youth program?
Not bad for such a small school, yeah.
Time's going to run out. So no back points awarded. Elliott trails by a score of 2-0.
On the 3,000 mat, Carter Wortman of Mel Min is wrestling Isaac Anderson, as Carl had mentioned earlier. That's a 6-2 score right now with Mel Min in the lead over at Kickapoo Lafarge. And let's take a look here and see where on Schramm trails 2-0 yet to Lee of Law. Well, Mel Min is going to pick up the win here on that over Isaac Anderson. That is a final of 6-2. This is round one. And again, two age groups here coming in. This is the 97-pound range, between 97 and 100 and some pounds. And it's wrestlers that were born 2010. Down in my section anyways.
Yeah, that's what this is here. Elliott, if I can find that, I can find my thing back. I scrolled the wrong way.
Oh, I think that's easy enough to do.
Yeah, 125-pound born, 2010. Daxton made it to period number 3. He was trailing 4-0, gave up the reversal. Now works from the bottom. Daxton, little history with him. This was his first year wrestling.
Really?
He played hockey up until this year.
Wow.
Asked him to come out for wrestling, and he said yes. And
here he is.
And he went from knowing nothing to a pretty good little scrapper just within the year. He's great to have in the room.
Yeah. And he's the only one in the middle school that's here today.
Yep.
Well, good for him. We have Gavin Snodgrass on mat 3, our black mat here, against Kaylin Williams. Boys and Girls Club versus Holman. Williams of Holman with a 2-0 lead right now. We just picked up a pin here, Carl, excuse me, over on mat 1. That was Riverdale Schramm and Brady Walker of Kickapoo Lafarge. And it was Riverdale Schramm picking up the pin. Back to you.
Let's say Daxton fell by a score of 6-0. So he'll have another match coming up. Another local kid, Braxton Fowle of Ithaca Weston, and Trenton Golke of Watoma.
Okay. Your phone must reboot with track faster than mine. my phone is just stubborn, one of the two.
I'm going to leave. I'm just going to pan my camera out a little bit more. And once we get somebody of local interest.
Well, there's a Riverdale wrestler there on the 500.
We'll move it right over to there. That is Wyatt McGuire of Riverdale and Nolan Van Schneidel of Cuba City, Southwestern Benton. It's a mouthful.
That is. On my mats 1 and 2, we are looking at Patrick Comperud of GET. This is on our furthest mat over against Bentley Maddie of West Salem Bangor. That's 4-2 Comperud. And on mat 2, Nakusa, Mantatufo against Aiden Pierce. Pierce of Mel Min is in the lead here, 4-2.
Well, McGuire's going to pick up the win 4-0 over Van Schneidel on mat number 5, I should say. Fowl is leading by a score of 3-0 with 30 seconds left to go in the second period over Golke of Watoma. That's got to be some relation to Mike Fowl, egg teacher in Lafarge.
Yep, I'll bet. Well, at the on mat 3, Snodgrass loses 6-0 is the final score there.
Oh, mat number 5. So the mat that I've got my camera on, this guy, it's Martinez Sherd, but he goes by the Phenom. Look this kid up on track wrestling. His accolades are something.
And this is the wrestler on top right now?
No.
No?
The one on bottom.
Oh.
Both of these kids wrestle for law.
Oh, wow.
Nathan Henderson is in the blue singlet, and Martinez Phenom Sherd. And that's what it says right on track. Phenom.
That's hilarious. That's great, though, you know. There's no worry about confidence then.
I don't think he lacks any of it.
Oh, shoot. That's the fun part about wrestling. You just never know what you're going to get into, right?
According to Track Wrestling, his record is 206-3.
Whoa.
As of 3/12/23, his career folk style record is 1,925 and 140.
Man.
He's a 2-time folk style national champion. He was the 8-and-under Tulsa, the Flow Wrestling champ. I mean, there's literally a page of everything. 11-time national champions.
Wow.
Martinez Phenom Sherd, who right now is trailing by a score of 2-0.
And I think he just picked up 2 near fall.
It even says Phenom on the back of his singlet.
Oh, is that what that says?
Yep.
Oh,
It's
my
2.
goodness.
Yeah, he picked up 2, so it's tied up now.
That's funny. Well, let's take a look while you're watching the Phenom. I'm going to take a look over here on mat 4, or on our section 4, I should say. We have Sparta, Hunter Huntington, and Jake Kramer out of Prairie du Chien. I wonder, that's got to be a Kramer. That's got to be the brother to the Kramer that was on the varsity,
He
Avery.
sure looks like
Yeah,
him.
Avery just had such a super year. And was he only a junior?
Junior
Avery Kramer?
sophomore.
No way. Seriously, he was?
I know. I don't think he was a senior.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, Prairie's going to be tough next year, too. And Fenimore is going to be tough. Knocking on the door again. Also, we have a Riverdale wrestler in Graham Dickman taking on Carter Compling out of Reedsburg. That is right next to him. Of course, that's in our upper right corner of the screen. So we're paying back a little bit, but hopefully you can kind of make out who and what is going on there. And our thanks again in the lower right, all of our fine sponsors. We're going to be going through those periodically today. Give everybody a chance to see who all those great sponsors are that help put all this stuff on TV and on the internet. And of course, we're streaming today through the Twitch, my Twitch channel. Thanks to Monty Bankus for setting everything up once again so we can put this on our local Channel 14 through Vernon Communications. Hope you're enjoying that. And it's going out to all of the other, like Laval Telephone Co-op, catching Coon Valley. We really weren't sure we were going to do this until about Wednesday night when I talked to Holly. And then after talking with her, she said, well, yeah, wouldn't that be kind of neat to put this all on TV and stream it, have folks, fans, wrestling fans watch it. Had a number of people come up and say, how do you get on here? So it worked out kind of neat with that. So I appreciate that help. And again, for those of you that don't know, Carl got, called into this last night. So that's how organized I was.
It works, though.
Oh, man, I tell you. Sometimes I wonder what I get myself into, or what am I thinking?
Well, this older group, a little bit longer periods, minute 30 for the period time. The Phenom right now is leading by a score of 3-2. 10 seconds left to go, and they're on their feet.
Okay. Well, pass the word around, folks. We're up over 25 viewers, which, if you weren't able to get on, you wouldn't be able to watch this. So if you couldn't make it, you'd have to wait and get the blow-by-blow from folks when they get home. This way, you're able to watch it on the internet. But pass the word, let folks know that we've got more going on. So what was the final over there?
What's that?
The Phenom?
The Phenom, yeah, it was 3-2.
3-2?
3-2.
Oh, he had a good match then.
As close as I can to that 15 minutes. So there will be a little bit of a skip here and there because of bracket sizes, buys the first round in some cases. It should start to smooth out, but be prepared to wrestle because of that 15-minute go time. I'm trying to keep the match full.
Prairie du Chine's Kramer picked up the win. That looked like it was 1-0. That was quite a match.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could hear over, but Holly was just saying that they will hold to the 15-minute rest period in between matches. So they just want to make sure everybody's ready for that, prepared for that. They will hold to that level.
On mat 5, Briley Briley.
Mat 5?
Yeah.
Let's take a look
he
here.
Just had a first period fall, minute 10 pin time for Todd Gurney of Crass Trained over Brewer of Prairie du Chine.
Briley, yep.
Briley.
I've got a couple of, like a Briley at school, so.
We got quite a few. We got Cole Swigum down on mat 7. I'll try and kind of pan back and see if we can get some of that mat. Then we have Carter Simmons and John Mushik on mat 8.
Mushik is from where?
Mushik's from West Salem.
Ah, okay.
It's kind of a Westby name.
It is. That's what I was wondering. Down here on my mats 1 and 2, we have Askren Wrestling Academy and Isaac Cruz leading Odin Alexander of Richland Center by a score of 11-4 right now.
Coaches are in the coaches' chair. Spectators are in the stands. Wrestlers. The only people that should be mat side are the ones that are going on the mat next. Parents in the stands. There should be nobody in the walkways except for those that are getting their way to the mats.
It's interesting, Holly did not have to make that announcement this morning.
No, it was right down in front of us. There's quite a little gathering.
Yep.
All spectators.
Now they're making their moves, so that's good.
Thank you.
Swigum down on mat 7 leads by a score of 4-1.
Take a look here at what else we have. So Alexander wound up losing that match from Richland Center. We might have another area wrestler coming out there onto the mat. We'll check that out in a minute. Once that gets rebooted. Easton Gunther of Arcadia and Jackson Clement of Oregon on mat 3, which is our black mat. And let's take a look here. Just opposite of that, we have a Royal wrestler coming out on the on mat 4 area. I'm supposed to keep an eye out for a Kruger, if I remember right. Let me see if I can find that again. I got a text that said, keep track of this young man if you could. Grant Kruger of Royal in the 100-pound range, and I was assuming that it was the older group here. Well, we're going to get a pin down here on mat 1. Let's see here. That was Bartow of GET losing to North Crawford Seneca's Harper Salmon. Or it could be Salmon.
No, it's Salmon.
Is it Salmon?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
You know the young man?
Yes, that's his stepdad is the high school band teacher at Viroqua.
Oh, okay.
Adam Stenner.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Is Adam down there somewhere?
I'm sure he is. I don't know where he's at for sure.
Okay.
We've got a Royal kid on mat 4.
Yeah, I was looking here. He's supposed to be wrestling Michael Edwards of Mauston, but they're patiently waiting for that one to show up. That's going to be a quarterfinal match if the Mauston wrestler gets here on time. Well, you get 3 calls, and if you're not there by the 3rd one, it becomes a forfeit. So we'll see what happens.
Michael Edwards from Boston to mat 4, please.
Well, they're making the all call for him. We'll see if that helps any.
Took one look at that guy from Royal and said, I don't want to wrestle him.
Right, enough is enough here,
I am done. So mat 7, we've got a Riverdale wrestler in Treston Rees. No, that's Renish, isn't it?
Yeah,
R.Y.
Renish. Right, yeah, Renish.
And Adam Kutzer,
I think
yep,
is how they.
from New Glarus. He's a ways away from home, too.
Yes, he is.
Look at that stone cold killer from Royal out there just eyeing up people.
Chomping at the bit, waiting to go here. We do have a Toma wrestler out here on in the mat 3, and that is Grant Kruger. Oh, this is the one I'm supposed to be watching for. There we are. How about that? Owen Lambries of Holman. So Kruger. I got to focus in on that one a little bit.
Due to the increase of wrestlers, we do not have enough medals for all the brackets.
They're going to go out of bounds. They'll come back to the center.
Receive your qualifying medals at the state tournament, but you will need to get your name for the bracket for all the kids this session. Please be patient and considerate of such great turnout when you go to award.
Well, no points scored here in that first period, so they're going to flip the disc. Kruger will get his opportunity to go down with the choice, see if he can get up and out of there. So is it it's a 1.5 minute first period and then a 1-1?
No, I think it's 1.5, 1.5, 1.5.
So this is the order. Well, okay. Well, they just made. Then they might have made a little mistake here because they just put only 1 minute.
No, it's probably just first period. 1.5 minutes first period.
Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, while we keep an eye on that one, Aiden Ewing of Richland Center is out on mat 2. He is wrestling Hudson Lee of Law, and this is a quarterfinal. Lee had already wrestled here, if I remember right, so his 15-minute period, rest period, came due, and he's out in front 2-0 over Aiden Ewing. Alex Cooterer of Law on mat 1, taking on Dakota Shawley of Royal. And that's a 2-0 score right now in favor of, let's see, Cooterer. Kruger picks up an escape. Trying to go in on a takedown here, but his opponent, he tried to do a throw, and Kruger did a nice job of sagging the hips.
Well, Tristan Renish is leading by a score of 1-0. Got 10 seconds to go in the second period down on mat 7.
Okay. Well, moving into period number 3, Kruger has that 5-0 lead over Lambries of Holman. Trying to keep an eye on that match as well as a couple of others here. Ewing of Richland Center trailing 8-0 right now, has his choice, and he opts to go down. See if he can't get up and out of there. Nice trip by Kruger. Maintained control in this match with about 25 seconds remaining. That would be a nice win for him, picking up the first opportunity. Tell you what, Carl, we got some big guys. I mean, they're tall, They got some size to them.
Yeah. Yeah,
Kruger, what's that?
we got 150-pound guys down there.
Yeah.
76 all the way up.
That's, well, in this matchup, 165, yeah, it's crazy. Kruger wins 5-0 to move on.
30 seconds left to go on mat 7. Renish still leading by a score of 1-0. He's in a little bit of a predicament right now, though. Gonna try for a toss. The guy comes on rear standing, but Renish is gonna end up back in a front headlock, or front head scenario, I should say. And now kind of cow catchers them over, but in trouble, a lot of rolling around. No points scored, and time runs out. So 1-0 your score. That was quite a match on mat 7.
Wow. We got a wrestler from Kickapoo Lafarge down here on 5, Carl. I haven't had a chance to get to that one, but they're in a good spot here right now.
So that is Dominique Thorgerson and Logan Gilson of Reedsburg. Thorgerson, Kickapoo Lafarge, he is on top right now with the headlock. It's tied up 2-2. I would imagine there was some sort of reversal or takedown to get to that.
I would think so.
We're holding 3 near fall.
Yeah.
10 seconds to go, second period.
Yeah, pretty good spot there. We just lift that
And that's
head.
where, you got to scissor down and walk the head.
Yeah.
Puts a lot more pressure on that shoulder area. And time's going to run out.
Well, let's take a look here. We go to 185 pounds on mat 4. I'm gonna go back down here on mat 1 and take a look here. We got Caleb Loudon, his grandpa right below us, sitting right below us here. Taking on Brendan Henderson from Law, Toma Law connection there. It's 5-0 in favor of Henderson at this point. Then on mat 2, we got Neilsville, Holden Lomax taking on Rex Lancaster out of Holman. And back up on the upper right, mat 3, you've got Marshfield and Carter Tollers and Chase Anderson of Law. And then the 185-pound matchup, Bryce Crone from Toma taking on Brock Kaz of Mel Min.
Well, Thorgerson able to roll through. He was kind of in a spot for a little bit there. He's still not quite out of it. There's a lot of dogfighting happening right now on mat 5.
Wow. Oh, there he gets resituated.
Now he's back in that headlock position. If they could just get him to flip his hips. Coach is telling him to just stay there.
Yeah.
Well, that ain't working, man.
Luckily, there's not a lot of time left.
Been there, done that.
Well, he's going to eke that one out, huh?
Yeah, 12-7, your final score. Dominique Thorgerson lives on the championship side of the bracket. And that's going to bring up an Ithaca Weston man. I don't quite have I have the names, but I don't know which one's which. I got an Eklund and a Bingham.
Well,
If I had to guess, it'd probably be Bingham.
I would have too. I think we can officially say I've seen our first mullet now of the day.
Oh, I saw a few.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
There's one that's a clear winner. You'll know it when you see it. It's impressive.
On mat 6, Jason Windsor is our special ed director here, special needs director at Westby. His son is out wrestling. It's Merrick Windsor. He's out in front 9-2 right now. I see him over in the corner coaching, so had to go check out the name and everything.
Wow, track wrestling's being a little special right now.
Is it? Okay. Windsor is going to pick up the pin. We're going to have to move that camera to mat 6. We got a Riverdale or a Cashton wrestler coming out there, it looks like.
Must be a Mickelson. Doesn't give me any first names yet.
Okay. Yeah, Blake Bingham and Gunnar Eklund out of West Salem. They're on mat 5 here. I don't have a...
I'll pan back and catch
okay.
both of those mats.
Oh, that's perfect. Cashin just been taken down. Caden Mickelson.
Caden Mickelson
right?
and Breska. Logan Breska.
I wanted to say Breska, yeah. Well, out here on mat 4, the winner winds up being Brock Kaz out of Melmin, picking up the win over Thomas Krohn. Well, we bouncing back down to some of the lighter weights again. Looking to see if it says quarterfinal on a couple of these, so.
Yep, must be some smaller brackets. I know Daxton Elliott's bracket had 8. Six or 8.
Okay.
You know, some of those other brackets had to have been 16 or.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Or more.
I bet. I would not be surprised, yeah. Down here on mat 1, we got Brody Ray out of Prairie du Chien and Brady Needham out of Holman. Needham with the lead at 7-0. He's in the red leg band. Mason Clark, there's a Aquinas name again.
Yeah.
From Law on mat 2, out in front of Mason Vetter from Boston. 6-0 now. No back points there as time ran out. And on mat 3 here, Ryan Milsna from the Sarbacher Wrestling Club out of Cashton. Trailing 2-0 to Paulson of Law.
On mat 5, Blake Bingham of Ithaca Weston still leads by a score of 2-0 over Eklund of West Salem Bangor. That's going to be your final. Maybe not. Correction. It's 4-0 now, and it looks like Eklund is injured a little bit. I'll move the camera over a little. And we'll catch.
Focusing on our other guy.
Yep, Caden Mickelson. He trails Breska of Law by a score of 8-5. Just now, see they've got a minute 22 in the third period. So I don't know why that. Maybe it's on the consolation side. It's 1.5, 1-1.
Well, what's the? You know what it might be? That's on mat 5. You said.
Yeah, or 6.
6, mat 6. Let's take a look here. I'll bet you.
That's a quarterfinal.
So that's they're born 2008, so they're the older group. So it might be.
That might just be the 7th and 8th grade.
7th and 8th grade kind of area. Yep, I'll bet you're right. And then the group just in front of them, the younger group in 2010, that's probably a minute and a half and then 1-1.
So Breska is going to be your winner on mat 6 by a score of 8-5. Eklund is still being attended to. Kind of bring in those last 3 mats there. We've got Landon Kriegel of Toma and Caden Langer of West Salem Bangor. That was mat 8. That just got done. That'll bring up Braden Peterson of GET. Wonder if that's Coach Peterson's. Does he have any younger sons, or was the youngest one Ben, the one that just was going to graduate this year?
For GT?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I thought that was the oldest one.
Well, it might be, because he's down there. Ben is sitting down in the coaching chair.
Okay.
And Dad's right behind him, so.
The way down in the corner?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, okay, I thought that was.
We have Peyton Olson of Holman and Evan Smith of West Salem Bangor on mat 7, and Maverick Arnson of Law and Kobe DeYoung of GET rounding out those last 3 mats. So we can come back to Blake Bingham's match. We'll come down. They're back wrestling. Eklund was able to continue. Bingham leads that by a score of 4-0 with 14 seconds to go in the match. This is a quarterfinal.
On mat 2, we've got Owen Reynolds of Wisconsin Rapids and Clayton Shams, or Shams, I guess I should say, from Law. We have Redner of Reedsburg on 3 against Storley of Nakusa. And on mat 4, you've got Freedom's Caden Bach and Marshfield's Micah Bremer. I see we have a Cadet wrestler way down on that far end, so they had to come down a little ways.
Yeah, they came from a ways away. Bingham was your winner in that match by a score of 4-2 over Eklund. So he moves on to the semifinals. We have another Warren Collum. He's on mat 4.
Well, he's got a wrestler, a very long, lanky wrestler.
That is Christian Kuhn of the Rio Vikings Youth Club.
Okay. Well, Cullum's going to pick up the takedown, though. Well, he just ran that right over the top here, but Cullum trying to bring him back, potentially dangerous there. They'll stop that match. Good call. Let's see, we have a Riverdale wrestler, or is that Prairie du Chien right next to him on the red mat?
Prairie du Chien.
Okay.
He's wrestling, I believe he's from Crass.
Oh, Crass trained, okay.
Nope, that is the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, all right.
That's a caning. That's Cale caning.
Oh, really? More caning's coming.
Boy, that finals match down at State was something to
That
watch.
was crazy. That was just unbelievable.
And not without a little controversy, which makes for good stories later on.
Yep. That's true. It makes it even that much more special. Right down below us here on mat 3, we have Ithaca Weston, Blake Strait of, again, as I said, Ithaca Weston taking on Jared Pruce. I don't know, I always think is it Pruce or Price? How they say that down there now. I'm trying to remember from Royal. I just wish I could remember that one. I haven't seen that. I remember it, but I haven't seen it for a while. So Straight out in front, 2-0. His choice. He wants neutral. Staying on their feet. Well, Royal is going to just pick up a takedown here on a throw. Has Straight in trouble. 15 seconds remaining in period number 2.
Well, those West Salem coaches are something else.
They get pumped. Now let's take a look here. That was was that a semifinal? Actually, that was a semifinal match. Yeah.
Wow.
So that will put Warren into the finals and punching his ticket to the state tournament for sure. Over here on mat 1 and 2. Straight trails, by the way, 5-2. We have Matheson of Sparta is leading 4-0 over Mitchell of Askren Wrestling. And on mat 1, it is Leninsky of Sarbacher Wrestling and Opelt of Neilsville. I haven't seen the Opelt family for a long time, so it's good to see them around. They always had come down to Westby for the tournaments and stuff. It was always kind of neat to see them. Well, here comes, let's take a look here on mat 3. Is this one of your mullets that I should know about?
Which one?
Mat 3?
No, that's not.
That's not the one?
Nope.
That's quite the mullet too, though.
That is.
We actually have a Westby wrestler out on again, we're in the upper right corner, but to the left of that matchup, we have a Westby wrestler out here on the mat. That's on mat 4. This is Eli Walker taking on our young man from Viroqua in Elliott. This is a consolation round. And that's going to be apparently a very quick match.
Yep, that's going to be it for Daxton.
So Walker is going to move on. He's going to see what he can come up with here, trying to work his way back.
Isaac Anderson from Kickapoo Lafarge is on mat 3. And Braxton Fowle is going to follow up on mat 4 from Ithaca Weston. He's wrestling Larry Baldwin of Toma.
Well, I have to tell you, here's another wrestling name from Austin, Penscover. I remember all these guys back when I was coaching at Lancaster. Might have been that transition between Lancaster and Westby era, you know, but
Yep.
well, on mat 4, yeah, foul of Ithaca Weston taking on Larry Baldwin of Toma. That's just about 30 seconds remaining in that first period of action. And on mat 3, as mentioned before, it was Isaac Anderson taking on Penscover, and Penscover leads 5-0.
So we have, see if I can get my phone to cooperate. We have Cole Swigum of North Crawford Seneca wrestling Justin Elam of West Salem Bangor. That's down on mat 7.
Okay. Down on our mat 1, let's take a look here if we have anybody local here. We have Riker Fuchsland. It's easy for me to say. Fuchsang wrestling. He trails 4-1 to Jaden Tukuro from Holman. Ithaca Weston looking for a pinning combination here right now. Anderson trailing, having a tough go of it here, 15-2, and now he was just pinned. He had a pretty tough guy here. This was on mat 3, Penscover, picking up the pin. He was on his way to a tech fall. Meanwhile, down on mat 2, we have Prairie du Chien, Keaton Achenbach, and Jamison Clark from Nakusa. That's a 4-2 score in favor of Achenbach. Fuchsling is trailing 9-2, making 11-2 now. And actually, the pin just took place. Going to get a couple of new wrestlers coming out here on mat 2. We'll keep an eye out for that once that switches over for us. Meanwhile, on mat 3, we have Boscobel and Bentley Fry. He is leading 4-0 over Schrader of Dodgeland. Looks like we have a Mel Min wrestler on mat 4. That is William Blaken and Brent Scar out of Law. Well, we're going to take a break here and get a fresh start with our recordings as we are nearing the 1 hour time, which means we started right around the 12:30 mark. So hope you're enjoying today's broadcast, the Western Wisconsin video production of the Youth Wrestling Tournament. It's the Westby Youth Regional District 6 2023.